This is a fun room. I know quite a few people here. So for those I don't, my name is Chris Benshoof. I teach engineering and computer science and statistics at Lathrop High School. And my background is actually math and econ. And so when I started teaching engineering at Lathrop about 8 years ago, I was looking for some kind of engineering program to get my students connected to an Arctic innovation. It ended up being one of those things. And it's been a great experience for that whole time and again this year. What I love most about the Arctic Innovation Competition, especially for the junior and cub division, is that it doesn't require a physical prototype. A prototype, of course, is a wonderful thing, and when we get something working, that's great. But I love that this program in particular is willing to support and encourage and then also reward people who just have cool ideas and are able to communicate them well. That ends up being, I think, one of the biggest challenges, especially for students in my classroom. We teach a wide range of different classes at Lathrop. I teach robotics and 3D modeling design class, civil engineering and architecture, digital electronics, aerospace engineering, programming and computer science, statistics. I think one of the judges was actually in my stats class not too long ago. And then also a senior engineering class. And in all those, a lot of students will have great ideas, and they start out with a lot of enthusiasm, say, well, we could do this. And then once they realize that building it would be a challenge, their enthusiasm kind of dips a little bit because maybe they don't know how to do those first things. And so it's great that this program is able to encourage just cool ideas and good communication. It was mentioned a few years ago, I presented a project here that we called the Class Pass system. It was actually initially designed by students at Lathrop, and then I helped pull the thing together. It is an Arduino-controlled, RFID-enabled hall pass system. And we talked about trying to expand it around the school, and there were concerns about the maintenance of the system. And so it didn't quite get that far, but the idea never went away. And so actually in the next week or two, the high schools in Fairbanks are all about to implement that kind of system school-wide. And we'll see how that works and see if it continues into the future. The students don't know about that yet. It's going to be exciting. I think it's good. But the Arctic Innovation Design Competition has been great for introducing the engineering process to students sort of all ages. And 5 years ago, I think it was 5 years ago, you got a chance to hear from one of our students, Jace Henry. He and his partner had a plan to make an Uber-style app for school buses so that students and parents could communicate with bus drivers during pickup and drop-off times, that kind of thing. And he presented that, did well. I think he got second place and continued taking engineering classes. Now he's at Dartmouth, getting a degree in civil engineering. I think 3 or 4 years ago, we heard from Luke Millam, who was first or second. He had an idea of using hemp fibers in ice to create stronger ice structures like bridges and roads for roadways up north. He actually ended up getting a patent for his idea, took more engineering classes, computer science, stats, and now he's getting his degree in civil or mechanical engineering from UC Berkeley. Last year's winners there was a group of 4 students, 2 of whom, Phoebe Shu and Hannah Chang, were connected to the Lathrop engineering program as well. They had an idea for clearing snow and ice off of roofs, because last year we were all dealing with that. I think Hannah just got accepted to Columbia, and Phoebe's headed to MIT in the fall. So to the cub presenters and the junior presenters, you sit on the laps of giants, as I like to say, and are headed to big things. So that's wonderful, and this program helps make that possible. So of course, thank you to the volunteers and the sponsors that make it happen. But I really appreciate that our Fairbanks community and the Alaska community is willing to put money behind a program that just encourages great ideas. I think that is a very Fairbanks thing, a very Alaskan thing. And this has continued to be good for the many, many years it's been happening. Hopefully that continues into the future. So thank you.